How to get over someone you have to see every day. You knew dating your roommate, coworker, classmate probably wasn't the best idea, but 6 months ago you didn't want to listen to logic. Affairs of the heart can be exhilarating, but if you have to see the person every day after the breakup, you need a strategy to manage this awkward situation. A successful strategy will focus on detaching from the situation, developing a positive lifestyle, and moving on with your life. Detaching from the situation. Acknowledge the loss. Relationships are important and allow us to experience emotional highs and the lows, learn about ourselves, and learn how to love and be loved. Tell the person, I just want to acknowledge that ending this relationship didn't feel good. I know it's going to be hard and awkward to see each other for a while. I will do my best to respect your boundaries and I would appreciate you doing the same. This may lead to further discussion at which time you can reinforce your expectations. It is important to acknowledge the relationship was important to your personal development, regardless of how short or involved it was. If you deny the feelings associated with the breakup and pretend that it wasn't important, you won't learn from the experience. 2. Grieve the loss. Most people are taught how to acquire things, but very few people are taught how to lose something. Whether the loss is a relationship, a loved one, a job, a physical ability, or trust in someone, the damage created must be understood and managed. Grief is a complex emotion that manifests in different ways. There are stages to the grieving process that can be used as a guide to understanding your own unique experience with grief: denial, numbness and shock, bargaining, depression, anger, acceptance. 3. Start a grief journal and write about the feelings you are having in each stage. Grief is an individual journey. Everyone experiences it differently. 4. You may spend more time in one stage versus another. Don't rush yourself and don't allow others to rush you through your grief. There is a time to grieve and it is essential to the healing process. Pull yourself together. Breaking up feels like an emotional setback. It's going to take your full attention and effort to carry you through the journey. Find a way to give yourself a running start at the challenges ahead. It is a normal response to fall apart to a certain degree, and each time you pull yourself together you build self-confidence. Tell yourself, I can do this. I can work around this guy because I'm strong and I'm going to be okay. Anticipate possible scenarios. Run through as many potential social interactions in your own mind or in discussion with a trusted friend. Choose someone you trust who will not gossip to others. You don't want to add fuel to the fire. Practicing your verbal and physical responses ahead of time will lessen your anxiety and allow you to access those rehearsed skills when you need them. Ask yourself, what do I do if I come face to face with him in the elevator? A reasonable response would be to say to him, hi. Awkward elevator ride, right? You can always wait for another elevator. No one is forcing you to do anything you don't want to do. Don't rush the process. Emotions don't respond well to being hurried or brushed aside. Healing from the loss of a relationship takes time, and you might get tired or impatient. Redirect your energies toward an activity that helps you escape your thoughts. Participating in an activity that you enjoy will help you pass the time and will help balance the intense emotions you might be feeling. 7. Take a break from your worries by watching movies or binge-watch TV shows. Stay away from romantic comedies and love stories that might add to your struggle. Play board games or join a book club to redirect your time and attention. Create movement by taking action. The most obvious and straightforward response to dealing with this issue is to change jobs, apartments, or class schedules. It might be the most practical thing to do. However, there are some people who must keep their jobs, stay in the living arrangement, or the class. Create an artificial moving away experience to distance yourself. Take a different route when you come into the work environment. Work around a person's daily routine so you don't cross paths. Sit across the room or out of sight in class. Do what you have to in order to create space between you and the person. This will give you a sense progress toward adjusting to the situation. Don't wait for him to move away from you. You need to distance yourself from him, so do it as soon as possible.